Hey everybody, and welcome back. Well, as you can see behind me, this is the colony of the El Mirador. Now, I've moved over to the movie colony because I want to do these houses next and what houses are left on my list. There's only quite a few. There's only a few left. It's about 70, so I've already shed the sweatshirt and getting a little warmer out here, but the snow's on the mountains. We're going to go around these neighborhoods in the movie colony. I really like this side. So, Old Las Palmas, if you don't know, is you go down Highway 111 when you come into Palm Springs. Old Las Palmas is on the right. The movie colony's on the lower side. So, not the lower. I mean, still very expensive. Out of my price range for sure. But we're going to go find some celebrities of the past. Now, I want to be frank. Well, I'm still Kevin, but I want to be frank with you. This house is 1185. And I'm not promising that they're all going to be bangers. You know, some of these are a lot of houses from the past, but this is a very nice street. I mean, it's peppered in with the different houses. Like, this is amazing. But this house, 1185, is a house, supposedly, well, with feng shui, that Howard Hughes lived in. This one right here. I went to go see the other one, and I believe it's torn down in the movie colony, but this is 1185 Casa Tiempo. They do like those little rock art. I don't know if that's gonna raise the value, the home value. You get free feng shui, but this supposedly was Howard Hughes. I really wish I could tell you whose home this was, but it looks like it's under renovation. One thing I have noticed, there's a lot more houses in this area, the pink house over there, that are up for sale right now than I remember in the past. But the one that I'm going to now is 570 Via Corto, and we're on Via Corto, and it's on this weird like turn, you know, it's almost like a dead end turn. But there's Mount San Jacinto. That's the easiest way. But this house right here was the house of an entertainer from back in the day, a Jewish entertainer, mind you. You know, and I would say, don't be so sensitive. You know, it was who he was for the time. This is the house of Jolson, the entertainer. And I know nowadays it would be frowned upon. But, okay, so is a lot of things. With that being said, we're just here to look at houses. So let's not worry about that, but wait till you see the size of this man's compound. Look at that. That is Al Jolson's house. And there's a camera in the palm tree recording me. Isn't that crazy? Mammy once lived here. Okay, on to the next one.
And if you don't get a letter, then you'll know I'm in jail. Don't cry, Tootsie, don't cry.
There are so many other houses that I want to do out here when I do a deep dive, but you can see this one right here. This is 877. I forget the name of the street, but I'll find out. This was Dinah Shore and George Montgomery's house. And we'll walk around to the other side, and this one's being redone at this time, as you can see, which a lot of these houses are. We'll walk. I think this was, I know we're real close to Jack Benny because I'm on this area and I remember some from my last video, but usually I'll do individuals, so I'll do the history of them, but there is so much, and I've been coming, like I said on one of my other videos, to the desert for, shoot, I don't want to date myself, but almost a quarter of a century now. So I mean, it's kind of cool to me that I'm still finding, wow, this is a nice street, like I'm in up in the valley or Beverly Hills. I'm still finding new things out here, which I think is so cool. It's just fun all around you if you just take the time. You can hear some waterfall over there, but here we go. This is I believe the main entrance. Nope, nobody home. I think Dinah Shore's Dinah Shore's other house much better than that. There you can kind of see they got the pool, and the house kind of goes all the way around the pool. That could have been Dinah Shore's porta potty. And it looks like, once again, which is cool, way right there, they're keeping the original fireplaces. Those palm trees too, look at the grouping on those things. Awesome. People probably are wondering what I'm doing. Whoa, top down, Mercedes cruising. Cool. I know it probably seems like a lot of driving around, but here's Ruth Hardy Park, and just this whole little park sections off. Lucy down there, I mean Bing Crosby right there, Al Jolson right over here. Then you got, you know, Via Miralest, and there goes the concrete truck. Lots of work for those boys. But this one's kind of tricky, and as you can see, the high hedge right here, and we'll walk across because it's my turn. On this corner is 796 Via Miralest. And this is Cary Grant's house. Now, this one might be a little tricky to see, but we'll try to see what we can. They got their camera there. And just take a little peek over. Why not? A peek's not gonna hurt. That's pretty cool. I can't see much from here because I'm holding it up so high. And then I'll walk over to this side and see if I can check the other side. Here's a... So they did, I was just trying to show the house, and they did get on the speaker box. Not a big fan of the cameras, but yeah, so I'm on this cool little cul-de-sac right now, but all you can see, let me show you. Right around the corner from the last house we just went to, these are really cool houses. That tree is awesome too. Got all the roots just twisted, especially with the winds. But this one, 641, sadly, this is all we can see. This is another house of legendary star Cary Grant. A wall. So if you just want to stand in front of a house with a wall where Cary Grant once lived, here it is. And the other one, the people weren't that nice. Let's just say that. So don't ever try to go, well, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, expect somebody to ask you plenty of questions for filming on a public street. I can't think of a better place to end these videos than, well, the movie colony at least, than 1148 East Alejo Drive. And this is the house of Twin Palms, the chairman, Frank Sinatra. Now, I've done a few videos here. Sure. Oh. Never noticed that. Little service entry right there. This house is also a rental as well. Really easy to get to. And it is on the National Register of Historic Places. An E. Stewart Williams home. Twin Palms, because of those two boys up there. But I was going to swing by the last time. Oh, it looks like somebody might be occupying it right now, but this is a rental. I've been inside here before too, which I was lucky enough to say that I have. We'll swing around to the other side, and since we're doing movie colony houses, you know, everybody wanted to be around Frank. That's a given. I want to show the other street side, and what is this? Frank's got a final notice? The passing of the 2024? I don't know what that is. We'll walk in this way, and I've pointed this out many, many times, but this walkway all the way in, you see there's little skylights through it. The reason being the pool is to the right, and the pool is a piano-shaped pool, and when the sun comes through there on the ground, it makes it the illusion of those are the piano keys. Read this. Completed 1947, called Twin Palms. Once again, for its landmark trees, the singer's modern view-oriented home, use strong horizontal, blah, 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 blah. So take a look at the pool real quick, just because we are here. And there it is. So, like I was saying, the walkway when the lights come through are the piano keys. Try to get a better view for you. So that would be the piano keys and the pool. Isn't that cool? Gotta love it. Now, for the longest time, Frank owned this house in the lot next to it where there was the tennis courts. Of course, you know, any open space that's been sold. There is a house built there now. popped up, you know, a little bit of money in the desert. You just plant that around, anything grows out here. But please consider subscribing to the video. Please like this video. If you like this video, it does help. It really messes up the whole algorithm thing. But from Frank Sinatra's house, I always like coming by here. It's always so peaceful. If you have any questions or want to know any of the locations, I'll be glad to help you out. Or a quick Google search will let you know where any of these houses were, and leave me plenty other ones out here. But I think my next videos are more going to be on the celebrity themselves and showing just the history of them and maybe their home, not so much, unless I can go into one of their homes and kind of show you what's left or what's original. Just let me know, and as always, I will see you next time. I have one more thing to show you. 5 houses down on the corner is the Robolite's house, and if you know, you know, but if you don't, this guy used to have this open to the public. I know it kind of looks like it's a little beaten down now. I'm sure Frank Sinatra would have loved this at the end of his street, but they gave this guy some money and they closed him down, which is really sad. I can still hear the music playing though inside. I went through this with my dad back in the day. All this would light up and the music and everything would be turning, and it would really be cool. You can hear the music like in the faintly in the background. And I think we can go in there. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to reach out to this guy. And I think for a donation, you can still go in and see, you know, what he has created. But with that being said, that's going to do it. Have a good weekend.